like I'm really just showing my entire body to the world.
You are.
It's kind of humbling.
Why are you
but
sitting in positions like that too? You're trying to show off. I don't feel comfortable. I'm gonna just like keep looking straight ahead over here. Dude, for real, yeah.
I'm just getting comfortable.
Too comfortable. There's a limit.
Dude.
Whenever anyone says get comfortable, there's always like don't take your socks off. You know, there's
You're the socks
like,
off, chilling
get comfortable,
like this.
but not
Dude,
too comfortable.
Aaron does this. You don't get to defend yourself until we give you the mic.
You are aggressive today. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Aaron does this when we'll come here to record the pod, and it's fine. It's fine. But he is someone who gets way too comfortable in this. He will literally open up the fridge and grab ketchup and like put it on sandwich ingredients he already brought. Like.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with that.
Doing that in someone else's house, bringing sandwich ingredients.
I mean, if it's
and then using someone else's dishes without ever acknowledging it or asking it, me and you will be like setting up.
If it's the first time you're there, then like, yeah, no, that's not cool. But yeah, we've known Aaron for years.
Pretty much. I don't even have to defend.
That's how I see it. I don't know.
Basically.
I agree. It is normal, but from people that don't come from such an open community, the way our families were. I would run into your house, you'd run into my house growing up. Same with all of our other friends.
I was gonna say you have family out here. I don't got no family out here, so yeah, I need people.
Nah, growing up, I would like have like a week-long sleepover at my friend's house over the summer.
Yeah, same.
And then you just cook and eat in there and live there.
I've thought about it. Yeah, there are so many people that raised me in my life. I was like, man, I definitely did just live with those people for like months at a time. Not like at a time, but like if you count it all up, it's like, yeah, it's a good couple years. I was just living over there. It's crazy.
Dude, hanging out at someone else's house in like busting balls or busting chops is funny if you're that close with the family.
Yeah.
Like, because then it's really funny when someone looks over and is like, I don't have to be nice to you or respect you. You're not my blood at all.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? And you're just like,
Yeah, I definitely remember getting beat up by the older brother, like I was the younger brother, even though
yeah,
it was
that
just
would
my
happen
homie.
where it gets that close. Yeah.
I would just get lumped in.
That's how it happened with me and Caleb.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty natural. It's just with open people.
Yeah.
But
Not an open person.
what?
Are you not an open person?
No, I am. I just know
He's a closed book, can't you tell?
I
Keeps everything locked down. Try to get
the
him
way
to share
I would
something.
say it is instead I just noticed social quirks, even my own. I don't stop anyone from doing them. I don't stop doing my own. I just observe and report. You know, that's what I'm doing. I observe and I report.
Well, it's weird. Hate to tell you.
Which part?
The reporting, I guess. Observing's pretty normal.
No.
No? You disagree?
I think it just means he's a more confrontational person than us. Like, I think that's all it is.
No, I'm pretty confrontational. I'm not weird
That
about
is
it, though.
true. Caden is no. You're confrontational with people that you understand. Sparring, like you have sparring partners. Like you'll be confrontational with me, but like you're someone at work.
Some people are pussies. Yeah, you can't just be confrontational with everybody.
That's what I mean. I'm autistic. I will give the hard truth to anyone.
Well, it's like, you know, the saying,
Not in the cool way, or not in the lame way of like this is the truth that no one will say. No, instead that's not what I'm saying.
I'm dropping truth bombs. If you don't like it,
instead
it's
I'm
'cause you're
just so
ugly.
stupid that I'm honest, and my honesty fucks over people.
I wouldn't call you ugly if it wasn't true.
No, just like apparently I do this a lot where people will talk shit and then we'll be with the person they're talking shit with. I'll be like, oh yeah, remember when you said that thing? And they'll be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what? Are we not all?
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty catty. I've been on the side that you're talking about. No, yeah, it's pretty annoying. I hate to say.
I was like, are we not all friends here? Do we not just say this stuff to air out vents and then, say it to each other's face? But no, apparently that's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that we all need to take a book from me.
No, we live in a plastic society. Get fake or get out.
I suck at wearing masks. Instead, well, I'm doing so many weird poses.
Yeah.
You're gonna have fun at it. Yeah, no, I don't know. Does the mask ever come off is the question. When you're alone, do you believe that you wear the sort of mask?
No, but I think I need to put one back on. I've been thinking about it. I was like, I need a camera mask. I've been looking at all these celebrities talk about how they do camera stuff, and they're like, oh, I play the character of myself. I don't do that. I got to start doing that, I think.
No,
Because we
Th-
don't,
that's not
well,
what
we
I-
don't get views, and they get views. So I think that's a good, yeah, it's a good, take a note out of their
well,
book kind of thing.
here's kind of how I was hoping.
Or I'm a sociopath. One of the two is true. I don't know.
Is that one of these days we make something that's good, one of the skits,
Mm-hmm.
and then people watch it and they go back and watch these and they're like, "Holy shit, that Carlos guy's funny."
Here's hoping.
I'm such an ADHD kid. In all of the big Nintendo / like everybody loves games, I am way too like my focus gets lost in Minecraft and Mario Party for completely different reasons. Whenever we play Mario Party, by the time we're done with the third mini game, I have already forgotten about the board. I
go back to the board.
I know,
in
but
between.
I have fun. I'm telling jokes, and all of a sudden, one of you guys use one of your little star things, or you hit the block, or do it, or you're like strategically hitting the dice, and I'm like, wait, there's a score. We're keeping score. It's not, huh? And then all of a sudden, I don't
Huh?
know one of the mini games, and I've just completely tapped out because I was just trying to have fun, and
Are
people
you-
take Mario so seriously.
Stupid?
Yes.
Oh, that explains a lot. That's crazy.
I've been hiding in plain sight.
Shit, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense now that you say that. All right, no further questions. Understood.
But for Minecraft, I like grieving people's worlds. I like running around and hitting stuff.
We could try like a Bluey game. Maybe that'd be more up your alley.
No, I like Dark Souls.
We could do like a Mickey Mouse.
Siege was pretty cool. Dude, I actually played Epic Mickey the other day. That shit was
Epic
sick.
Mickey does go hard. Have we talked about this?
I
don't
got
think we
wait.
talked on the pod.
Okay, so this isn't gonna help for the stupid allegations, but I got frustrated with one of the puzzles that came up.
Yeah, I haven't played it since I was like 12. But on the Wii, Epic Mickey, that
Well, no,
was
I
my
playing it with
shit,
m-
bro.
I was playing it with my girlfriend, and I had to, I would jump up a ledge, wait for her, and she'd eventually jump up the ledge. But then once we got to a puzzle, that like puzzle number 5, I was like, oh shit, I can't do this one, babe. I don't know.
It can't be a hard puzzle. Level 5
Dude, no, it was level 1.
in a rated E for everyone game? Like, that's a child's game.
Yeah.
I remember beating that when I
Dude,
was...
I didn't make it out of the opening
like
stage.
10.
We didn't make it out of the
I remember
opening
beating
stage
that game. That was a good game. That's a good one. I like it. You got the paint.
Dude, no, we were playing that shit.
You do the paint stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were playing that shit like when you're a kid and you open a PlayStation 2 game that's for like adults or teens and you don't understand any of the mechanics.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Did you ever play the game Popcorn on the trampoline?
Yeah, dude, I lived on the trampoline for a while.
Could you do flips?
Yeah.
Like what type though?
Not back. I figured out a
You
back.
couldn't do You lived on the
Nope.
trampoline and couldn't do back.
I do front flips constantly though.
Dude, you were scared of backflips
I
on the trampoline.
Can't go backwards.
On the trampoline, I can do it. Same with the back.
I don't go
the diving board.
backwards.
Not anymore. On the diving board, I can still do a backflip.
I go forwards. I don't go backwards in life. That's a
Could you
rule.
do a backflip off of the diving board?
No, can't go backwards.
I can never do a gainer, so that's where you run forward and then jump.
The motion of trusting yourself to go backwards, I could never do. I mean, I have done recently. We did figure that out, but you were there. We went to Sky Zone. That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's so funny going to Sky Zone as an adult.
It feels
because
weird.
You're like, get out of here, kids, and grab the ball and chuck it at their heads.
But it's fun to do flips. It's been a long. We don't got a.
Dude, it's fun to
trampoline.
bounce. I
I
like
wanna-
bouncing. That's what I was gonna say with
I need to
popcorn.
do more flips.
Did you ever just like give yourself a concussion on the trampoline?
I never got a concussion somehow, but I do remember falling off that bitch a good 100 times.
Or getting launched so high. Like, okay, so we're both jumping, and I give you a super bounce
Mhm.
where I hit it right before you do,
Mhm.
and you launch, but then you miss the trampoline and hit the gap or the pole.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Done that a good couple times. Yeah.
that's insane that we let kids do that without the
I never
tarp
got too
or the
hurt.
net.
It definitely happened before. I never got too hurt somehow.
I've seen people break arms, dude.
Oh yeah,
like,
you definitely can get very hurt.
Now, my favorite thing was bouncing with water.
Bouncing with water is pretty cool.
It's dangerous as shit.
Is
Why
it?
is it dangerous?
Just slipping, I think.
Slipping.
yeah,
that
I
makes sense.
definitely-
Something about, I think you can pop through the trampoline.
No, yeah, that was it would just rain, and as soon as the rain goes, we're all running on that trampoline to go, because the water would like stay for a little bit as the trampoline goes down, so you'd like see the water.
There
bounce.
has to be a
Yeah.
word for that.
I don't know, but it's sick.
Like the recoil of the water. Like,
There definitely is some science bitch term for that. Stupid science bitches.
did you know that bees? We've actually been fed some misinformation by people like Jerry Seinfeld.
What?
Male bees.
They don't want to fuck humans? Is that what you're telling me?
Nah.
Jerry
nah.
lied?
No. Yes. Well, yeah. Jerry Seinfeld did lie.
That bastard.
True.
That poor woman.
But what I was.
What's she gonna do?
What I was gonna say was, male bees. Apparently, I learned this on the internet. But whenever you see a bee, it is likely that it is a female, and that the male bees are inside the nest with the queen because their job is to be the queen's concubine, where they just sit and they eat honey and they fuck the queen all day until they fuck so hard that their dick explodes and then they die.
Huh.
Sounds like a way to go out.
So my question is,
You sure about that? That doesn't sound right.
if you were like, if we were in human times, oh wait,
We
if
are
we
in
were,
human
if we
times.
were in ancient times, Rome,
Oh.
and there's a queen, it's Cleopatra, and she says, "I want a boy slave," and she looks to you and goes,
I'm sorry?
"Will you be my boy slave?" Would you take it if it was exactly what I just described?
Depends on the perks. I get housing
You get, yeah,
in the ancient times, and there's
Yeah.
like plumbing and shit when like most people don't have that.
yeah.
I feel like the pros might weigh out the cons, but I don't know. I have self-respects. So maybe I'd go be a poor farm boy.
Where do you think what caste system, where would you exist if you were born in feudal times?
Probably dead.
You
That's-
wouldn't have made it, you're too skinny.
Yeah, I think I'd probably die I'd be one of, like,
Dude,
everyone
I
had
can't call you skinny while wearing this.
they had
like,
they had a lot of kids back then cuz they knew like a bunch of them weren't going to make it to like childhood even.
you were firstborn, you're important.
So, no, I'd probably be, yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, we got to have more. You didn't make it past 2 weeks." Kind of baby.
No, okay, well let's say you did. Do you think you'd be a nobleman? Do you think you'd be a merchant? Do you think you'd be a
I
guild?
think I'd be a con man. You know those people that make a fuck ton of money standing on the soapbox? I could be
Dude,
one of those guys.
You're like you're like the little trickster guy that's like, I'm selling snake oil, but it's actually an elixir that will heal your body ache.
Exactly, yeah, and I think I would have been great at it.
Why you're a chatty guy today?
Carlos, you would have definitely been a monk. you would have searched for meaning, and you would have been a monk.
Dude, or a knight for no, or not a knight, but I'd join the Holy War. I'd crusade. I know what you mean. Yeah, no, I'd be a monk. I would.
And I'd
get
sell
the
you some
friar.
good snake oil.
I'd get the friar thing. And I'd be hanging out, and I would be. I would be like, Isaiah, these nuts.
There you go, like a true prophet.
Isaiah's a prophet.
Ah,
You didn't learn about the Bible growing up.
nope.
You know nothing.
I know a little.
Who did what? What did Cain do?
Kill guy.
Who?
I don't know, some dude.
It was his brother. It was the
Yeah,
first
there's like I
sin.
said, there's like 4 people
Or no,
around
it was the
there,
first
so-
murder. Cain and Abel.
Oh,
Yeah.
he killed Abel.
Cain killed Abel. Yeah.
Oh, Abel
you,
was the
you
good
don't know
one.
the Bible, man.
I just know Abel was the good one and Cain was the murderer.
Like, what do you think happened with Noah?
He parted the sea. That was Moses, huh?
Yeah.
Noah was the boat guy.
Noah was the boat guy.
Noah-
Tell me the boat story, Caden.
He got a bunch of animals and he said, "I'm gonna make a boat." And everyone was like, "You're crazy." And he said, "Fuck you, I'm gonna make a boat."
But why are you making the boat, Noah?
I seen, God damn it, not Bruce Almighty. I seen Evan Almighty, so I know the Bible pretty good.
All right, tell me why Noah? Why are you building this boat?
Oh, because God talked to him.
God talked to you? Are you crazy?
Yeah,
What are you gonna do with this boat?
sail.
On what? There's no water. You're on land.
There will be.
Where's this water coming from?
What is this bit? What are we doing right now?
I'm trying to see what you know about
The sky? It's
Dude,
gonna rain.
it's the Great Flood.
It's gonna rain a lot.
Do you actually know nothing about
It's
the
not gonna
Bible.
rain a lot?
Yes, no, it rain. Sodom and Gomorrah. He has to convince Sodom and Gomorrah he is incapable, and then essentially it gets blasted, and then.
Don't Sodom Gomorrah. No, that's in the
Or
Bible.
no, am I mixing it up? Sodom and Gomorrah is with Noah, right?
I don't remember.
Or is it doesn't matter. Anyways, he has to convince all of the sinners to get on the boat with him because God's gonna ruin the world because there's too many sinners. So he gets an
What
animal.
did Sodom do? Why was
Sodom and
sodomy?
Gomorrah was a city.
How does sodomy connect?
Sodomy is because the city of Sodom and Gomorrah was like Las Vegas. It was super sinful. It was Sin City.
They all did it in the butt there.
Yeah, they were gay and
Oh.
super.
That's a different story.
That's a different story.
I think that one got burned down or something.
Yeah, they did smite. Yeah, because when she turns back, when the wife of whoever turns back, she gets turned into stone. You're right. You're right. Because you're not supposed to question God's wrath.
Who knew sodomy was biblical?
Everyone.
Really?
Anyways,
Really? Everyone knew that.
you haven't even seen Evan Almighty, I don't think.
I have seen Evan Almighty.
All right, God
That's what I said.
tells
in the
Noah,
beginning.
tell the sinners to join me and believe me and join you on this boat because I'm going to flood the world. Then he floods the world, then everyone dies, and he has every animal, and then him and his kids fuck, and he repopulates the world. And then
It was
Moses.
a complete restart.
Yeah.
I thought it was just for that like one part of the world.
No. Well, that's like an actual theological interpretation because
Like, what the
there's-
fuck was Australia doing in that time? They're way over there.
Well, no, see no,
Did they get flooded?
in religious mind, whatever the text is says that it's the entire world, not just our country.
The whole world got flooded and it was just Noah and his family?
Yes, in the Bible, yeah.
What?
Dude, wait until you hear about Jesus. They did what?
I thought this was all taking place in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So, what does Americas or Australia or even Asia have to do with any of that story?
All that the light touches. Quoting Lion King.
That's crazy. Is this blasphemous? Is everything I'm saying blasphemous? I have no idea. Probably.
Anyways, and we're back.
David Blaine.
Dude, watch this. How did he do that? That's what he would do. He would just grab like an ice pick.
Yeah, no, he'd actually went through his skin.
He had a
That's-
hole. He talked
yeah.
about it. Yeah.
And you just have to go to in the same spot. You have to find it.
Dude.
I heard him talk about it.
Oh my God. So
That's
what if someone
not
bumps
magic.
into you?
That's just not magic. I don't give what anyone says. That is just a man putting a
shock horror.
Yeah, it is.
We're
It
just
is.
watching a dude hurt himself.
Pretty cool, but it's not magic.
Dude, like when he's just sitting in an ice block in the middle of New York and he's just like, it's been 2
I mean,
days.
I guess no one else knows what to call him, so he gets lumped in with magicians, but
Well, he can do magic. He can do magic.
he can do some magic. He's not a magician, though.
What about Chris Angel?
Chris Angel's more in the magic, I think.
Do
but
you
he does
remember the
same-
show?
Who's the one that does who did the box and they're just like sitting in New York or
That
like
David
all those-
Blaine.
That was all David Blaine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But wait, no. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know the difference.
There was a
between the two.
show on either Sci-Fi or the Spike or like one of those dude channels where it was a guy. It was a magician in a black mask, and he would break down super famous.
Oh, I do remember
magic
watching that.
tricks.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like
It was
Penn
in like
and
the
Teller.
90s.
Did you ever watch Penn and Teller?
Yeah, Penn and Teller's pretty cool.
I feel
I like those guys.
that suddenly made me like appreciate and want to become a magician, and I thought it would be like cool. Like I feel like they're
Yeah, I have good parents, and they always told me from a young age, don't be a magician. It's a waste of time. It's pretty lame. But I can respect other
but it
people.
gets girls, dude.
Does it? That's what everyone knows. Being a magician gets
Isn't
the bitches.
that the whole thing in the movie?
Which movie?
There was the Steve Buscemi and
Well, yeah, but that's a parody. The Jim
there's
Carrey.
no, Will Ferrell.
No, Jim Carrey, Steve Buscemi, and
Will Ferrell.
Steve Carell.
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe not Steve Carell. Maybe. I don't remember. Burt Wonderstone. Pretty mid movie. It's all right.
You tried to I left like at the third act, and you were so mad.
Well, yeah,
When
that
we
was
were
the big
watching
climax.
it.
That's Jim Carrey's best part. That's. I mean, come on.
See, like with this, we're watching in the background.
God damn it! This is so good in the first half. What happened?
You and Aaron didn't continue the energy that we were having. I gave you the mic.
You shamed him.
I said don't talk unless I give you the mic. That is
You,
not.
you shamed him.
I said that on camera. I have shamed him,
Hey, right
but
now,
not.
I'm doing my job as producer. I'm looking at magic tricks that pick up girls.
I'm just gonna. We're just gonna stew.
Dude,
See how long you're cool with it.
sorry. I'm trying to keep you on your toes, but also I'm curious how you're gonna edit. Oh, Thanksgiving. We can.
Oh, we
move-
should.
We can move to material or talk about Thanksgiving.
We should probably talk about Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving time. Why is there no Thanksgiving music?
I've got the politics with the old white hicks and the
Are
browns.
you freestyling a Thanksgiving song right now?
I've got the what? Yeah.
Oh.
Thanksgiving song would be controversial.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grab the corn and put it in a husk.
can-
Well, meat
I can
with
only
the
think
red-
about Bob's Burgers. They do that bit a lot. But like it should be a real thing, yeah.
Oh, turkey bowl. I'm still doing Christmas. Well, yeah. So, Halloween has a very like you do surf rock sound or spooky piano or like dark
Yeah.
Christmas,
obvious. Everyone knows Christmas.
bells
Thanksgiving's
or
right in the middle there, and it ain't got no music. It got football.
What is fall? Don't look up Thanksgiving music.
It's Thanksgiving for everybody except for Europeans. That's from Bob's Burgers. That's a pretty good one. That gets stuck in my head every Thanksgiving time.
All right. Thanksgiving. What are all on theme? Natives.
Pass the cranberry sauce. Oops, time
I
to
thought
mash
I said.
potatoes.
I thought you were saying pass after
Thank
I said
you.
natives. So I
Thank
thought
you
I was
for
like
having me.
Native Americans, and you're like pass.
Thank you for
Moving
having
on.
me. Everyone's thinking, the whole world's thinking, you
No.
thinking us.
Stop. We're doing too many
for
multimedia
thanking
things.
you. Kill the turkey. That's the other one. That's a good one too.
Gobble gobble gobble. I'ma kill that turkey. Gobble gobble gobble. I'ma eat me some lunch.
Yeah,
Gobble gobble gobble.
that's gonna
I'ma
be
eat a turkey. Gobble gobble gobble. I'ma eat some stuff.
That's gonna be a household favorite right there. Every time turkey comes around, the whole family, your grandma's gonna be like, "Yeah, play that gobble song."
Gobble gobble gobble. I'ma eat me some turkey. Gobble gobble gobble. I'ma eat me some lunch. Gobble gobble gobble. I'ma eat me some turkey. Late lunch around 3.
Hell
What time
yeah.
do you guys do Thanksgiving?
Like 5 to 6.
Really?
That's the
We've all
dinner.
well no
That's
because
a dinner.
we've always been confused. It's changed many
Been
times
confused.
because
The whole it's confusing. I don't know what's happening.
well because my mom or whoever's cooking doesn't want to make lunch, right? Because they're cooking the whole
Mhm.
Thanksgiving meal.
yeah,
And we don't want to not eat in the morning because
you
then
snack. You get a bunch of hors d'oeuvres and sliced carrots and whatever, and everyone's starving and snacking the whole day. So by the time Thanksgiving comes around, everyone's feasting. And you're supposed to be like kind of hungry. That's
I
what
don't
makes
know.
it fun. That's what makes it. You got the good smells and all. You're
We
like,
do
fuck.
it. We do a
I'm
late
starved.
lunch.
I haven't eaten anything.
Gobble,
It's
gobble,
6, and the house smells like really good turkey. And then you finally get the turkey, and then you eat, and then you feel like a fat ass, and you go, "Oh shit, that's Thanksgiving." For all the non-American people out there wondering, that's it. That's Thanksgiving.
Shout out to Turkey.
You got your dad on the couch screaming about football or something.
Shout out to Turkey, but also stop doing what you're doing, Turkey. That's messed up. And Azerbaijan. Anyways.
The lights are cutting off the whiteboard. I thought it just said I'm scared of boys.
Dude. No, it says I'm scared to be buff.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I feel like the comedy won't work the same, and also a large amount of my personality will change. I don't want to be threatening.
Haven't you seen Terry Crews?
That's fair. I don't want to be forced to be the buff guy though. And he covers up in Everybody Hates Chris. He's not the buff guy in that. That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like he plays it pretty well. And I got no other good examples. He's kind of the only one, but he does it well.
I don't know. I feel like if you're buff, it's hard to be a stand-up comedian and that not be your whole thing. Name a buff stand-up comedian.
I got nothing. That's why I think it'd be pretty good. All I'm thinking of is, Monsters Unleashed 2, Scooby-Doo, and you got Shaggy and he drinks the potions, and then, he turns into Buff Man. He's like, "Hey, little man." That's all I'm thinking about, yeah.
No, Matt Rife is not buff. Is Matt Rife a twink?
No.
We're twinks for
I think he's
sure.
pretty normal. I think that's what normal
He
looks
has a
like.
six-pack.
I mean, yeah.
He's shredded.
He's
It
in
has,
shape.
biceps.
I wouldn't say buff, though. Maybe. I don't know.
Is that ripped?
I haven't spent a lot of time looking at Matt Rife's figure, but maybe I can
I don't
do
believe
that more.
you. You've watched every one of his specials.
That's not true. I've seen one.
You're a huge Matt Rife fan. I don't know what.
I only bought.
He's trying to lie to you guys. He has Matt Rife merch
I was gonna
in
say,
his room.
It's only 5 posters. It's modest.
Dude, his only what was it? It was only crowd work special, but it's in the OnlyFans font.
Okay.
That's your favorite special,
I
right?
forgot. Yeah, I've seen it on repeat. I know exactly what you're talking about. I watch it every night right before bed.
Dude, why is no one defending Ken, or why is nobody on Kendrick's side in a large amount of this in comedy? Why is the whole Rogan sphere all being like, no, Drake's so cool? Like Andrew Schultz is on his podcast being like, Drake's cool.
I haven't seen none of that.
And
People are
now-
on Drake's side?
Yeah.
He's a
Shane
pedophile.
Gillis is also a Drake
can't-
fan.
Son of a bitch.
What? Mustard!
Yeah, his new album is
Ah,
fantastic. It's
man.
crazy. It's a good album.
That song, he says the N-word a lot. I can't sing that song. Dude, why do you keep stopping? No, you gotta be like, mustard!
Got my foot up on my gas, but somebody gotta do it.
There's been so many crazy albums coming out recently. Though.
Yeah, Kenny Mason got blindsided by this. I feel so bad for him.
No, Kenny Mason's album is really good still.
I'm
yeah.
3 days before Kendrick dropped,
Yeah.
though.
And a couple days after Tyler dropped his, and Denzel just finished his album, and
Yeah, but Tyler got his own rollout in his own entire month with Chromacopia.
the Maxo Cream album was surprisingly pretty
I
good.
didn't listen to that. That's
You
my
got
point.
it.
There's been too
Surpri-
many big albums that I
And the
haven't been
Corday
listening
album, yeah,
to the more
the Corday
middle
album
mainstream
is
stuff.
actually really good. You should listen to the Corday one too.
I find YBN Corday, or he's just Corday now, right?
Yeah,
That's interesting. I forgot. When did he make the switch?
before his last album.
Never Go Broke Again? No, that's Young.
No, Never
Young-
Broke Again is a different. Yeah,
And YMB, Young,
I don't know.
N-words, Believe,
No, it's YBN.
YBN.
Yeah, I don't know what it stands
Young, No, you're thinking of Never Go Broke. You're thinking of NBA YoungBoy. We're not talking about NBA
I
YoungBoy.
don't know. We could look it up, I guess. I don't know.
What is YBN Corday's? What does YBN stand for?
Who's the other one? Who's the other YBN?
Nelly.
Namir. That's
No,
who.
Namir. Yeah.
He's alright. Yeah.
Pop out. What that? Hey, what that stand for?
He's like the only. Those are the only two good ones to come out of them. But they're alright. That might be a hot take. I don't know if anyone cares.
What was that? They had one good song together that I remember bumping, and it was about like smoking weed, and we thought it was really cool.
Alaska?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, off that album, yeah, that's a decent one. It's like
Comes from his name.
YBN?
Yeah, it says young boss inward.
ah,
Oh.
there you go,
Yeah, I was okay. We were close. It's Young Boss N-word.
there you
is
go.
what-
With an S at the end.
N-word plural. I see. Speaking of N-word, my mom's from Nicaragua.
I'm sorry. What was that segue? Excuse.
Growing up, I would always be.
Oh, we're just gonna roll with that. Okay.
Well, you're. Hear me out. I'm not gonna say the N-word. My God. But growing up, I would always get called the N-word, but with a C, because I'm from Nicaragua. So people
Really focused on the pronunciation there.
yeah. So I could let people imagine at home. And I would just like laugh awkwardly and not know how to explain. And I also didn't know much about Nicaragua until like growing up now. So now whenever like I don't know, like in the previous thought, I guess there would be a whole bunch of just like casual fucking racism that would be thrown towards me in the way of like, dude, Theo Vaughn does that. Wait, what's your take?
No, sorry, I was gonna let you talk. I don't. You kind of touched on that earlier on the pod with the dead something. Yeah, I forgot.
possum
Yeah, the dead yeah.
Yeah. My point being is I have Nicaragua stories to tell, but before getting to that, Theo Vaughn would always casually say that because his dad,
Rural America's kind of racist. What? Is that? Is that what he said?
no,
Oh.
he would say the knee cars, but super fast in a funny way, like trying to tell it as a joke. He would say, "I'm from Nicaragua. Where are all my N-words at?" But saying it with a C. And
Okay.
It's just a super
Theo
hack.
Vaughn?
Fuck yeah.
Huh.
Because he's Nicaraguan.
Really?
Yeah, his dad had him at 72.
I'm sorry.
He never met his father because his father died by the time he was older. Like brain on.
That's not possible.
He exists.
No, something's fishy about that story. I don't believe
His
it.
mom lied.
I think so. That doesn't sound right. That's crazy.
Nah, if you look it up, Theo Vaughn is Nicaraguan.
No, I'm on the
His father ever was 92.
92. 92 was the oldest father ever. Bro,
kind of crazy.
you're getting birth from dust at that point. How the fuck does? Oh my god, you got swimmers in the dust?
Dude, that's shooting blanks.
That's what? No, it's not. It's crazy. It's a blank that still
If
hurts.
it's dust coming out,
Yeah.
that's shooting blanks, dude.
That somehow still kills. It's crazy. It's a good bullet still. Dusty, but still good.
Oh shit, there's a live round in there.
Yeah, what the fuck? For real.
Uh,
Can you imagine 92? You feel so safe, just going ham. You're like, I got nothing to worry about, no more kids, and then oh shit, that's a kid.
I know the girl that he got pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Theo Vaughn's mother or the 92-year-old?
The 92-year-old.
Okay. So whenever I call my mom, I'm kind of like any younger person where I'm like, yeah, mom, yeah, and I try to get out of the conversation. But I realize, and I've been trying to bond with her more, so I'll just get really high before calling her, and then I'll ask her to tell me about growing up. She'll tell me stories about the mother country. She says that sometimes. She calls it the mother country because I think she heard it in a drama or something.
Hell yeah.
Because she's Spanish. Like that's not.
Isn't that Russia?
Yeah.
No, that's the motherland.
That's what she would say. She would say the motherland, not mother country. Anyways, but when my mom would talk about Nicaragua, she would always just tell me different stories about either the revolution or like the experience of growing up in Latin America because I guess through the way she pictured it, I thought it was either like Coco, like the Pixar movie, or like how do I
Oh boy.
I think there's a couple of movies that I've seen that I think that's how I understand Latin America to be, and I just picture this while my mom's telling me it.
I just picture Fast and the Furious 5, I want to say.
When they're in Brazil.
When they're in Brazil, yeah.
Now sometimes I picture like a medieval village, but there's like tin roofs and like some dude has a Motorola cell phone.
Just like Fast and the Furious 5. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But I know that that's also only like the fucked up parts because my mom was from a super poor area. So that's why it looks like that. Like there are certain parts of the towns that are just like a city, obviously. And there is developed parts of the country. But in the pictures I see, I don't see any cars or like the infrastructure we see. So
We
it's
gotta plan a trip. We gotta go over there.
yeah,
so down.
what was the movie that I thought of? Because I wanted to do this as material. There's a big movie
Fear and
growing
Loathing
up
in
that
Las
I saw.
Vegas.
No, that's Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's a
Can do
movie
that.
that specifically shows like Caribbean, Central America.
Pirates? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that's the Caribbean. I'm from my mom is from Caribbean, Central America, which is Nicaragua. She's from actually she's not from the Caribbean side. However, Nicaraguan Spanish is a Caribbean style Spanish.
Davy Jones, Caribbean?
Yeah, sure.
No shit. Davy.
It depends on which side, which is also interesting.
He was a feared guy, right? Like he's supposed to be scary?
in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a tentacle face. He has like
His
Cthulhu's
name's
face.
Davy.
It's David. He's also like the devil, is what it's implied to be.
Davy? I just can't take that
Or
serious.
Dave. You can call him Dave.
David, I guess. That's the most important.
Mr. Jones.
I'm not. Yeah, there we go. I'm not scared of anyone named Davy.
What if he has a fucking beard that's a tentacle, like an octopus,
Yeah. I don't know.
and he's holding a gun and a
And
sword?
just in the gruffest voice of, "I'm Davy." I feel like I'd bust out laughing.
Shiver me timbers. Dude, I listened to the pod that we uploaded last week. You actually did do a really good Marvin Martian impression. I'm sorry for talking shit. That you nailed that.
Thank you. It's good to be recognized. I put a lot of hard work.
But no, so when I'm getting high and I'm talking to my mom, essentially she'll be telling me like the experience of the communist revolution in Nicaragua. And do you know what that was, or only from what I have told you?
The commies try to take them too. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Well, no, technically we fought it.
Those
Because-
goddamn red bastards.
Depends on how you look at it. So a large amount of countries got independence. Nicaragua specifically got independence in the later, like 1800s, I believe.
Should I be doing bits right now? I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Should I take this seriously? I don't know the vibe.
No. Don't worry.
We're going for here.
I got you. So in the 1950s to 60s area, Nicaragua was essentially an American puppet, and then there was a communist revolution, and at the time, my mom, this was in the late 60s and the 70s, I believe. I could be mixing up the dates. But my mom was a small child all the way to a teenager when America kept going back and over.
When America came in and fixed everything.
Exactly,
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Contras. Have you ever heard of the Contras?
I have.
You know Chiquita Banana
Mm-hmm.
or Dole?
Oh, the big banana.
Yeah.
We talked about big banana on the pod.
So the bananas, what happens is it's essentially bananas and communism make it so that the Contras come
Always
down.
comes down to it. It always leads back to bananas.
The Contras come down and they start clacking up the guns, shooting, raising holler and stuff, causing a rambunctious. And eventually they actually take over successfully. And for a little bit, I don't know. While my mom's telling me this from her perspective, she's just like, I grew up and I wasn't sure who was a Sandinista and who was a Contra. And one time there was a helicopter on my roof, and then I just like cough while smoking a joint. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah, yes, that's pretty crazy.
And you suddenly snap back into it. I'm like, oh my god, these are real things she's telling me. It's just not just like a fun story, but it is a fun story.
Both can be true.
Both can be true, because holy shit.
But it should be acknowledged that it was a real thing.
Yeah,
then,
no, it is real. It is fucked
Real
up. That's what
consequences are still happening to this day. and,
exactly. Yeah,
That's why I didn't know how many bits I should make. It's a very serious topic.
Kai Cenats, subathon,
No,
German idealism.
no, God, God no.
Two wolves. There's the Destiny leaks.
You can probably end it. You can probably end it early. Yeah.
No, wait. What? This just says post-ironic furries. What does that mean?
Sorry, folks.
What does that mean? I'm not sorry. Put something on my body.
For the love of God, stop recording. Just cut. Like, just should stop.
No, I was saying in post, obviously.